Hey there, guys. Welcome to Mishi Blue Tarot. Welcome to my channel. This is Neelam. Today is Christmas, so Merry Christmas to all of you out there who's watching this reading. I personally am very attached to this festival, probably because of my schooling. It just takes me back to my childhood and it's so much fun. Okay. The weather seems so good, and today I'm using a different setup as well to do this reading. And I think today in the morning when I woke up, I already had this question in my mind that I wanted to do. So the question is, what are the signs and synchronicities trying to tell you? Okay. So I have been getting a lot of these questions in personal readings as well from a lot of you guys that, you guys are seeing repetitive numbers, signs, symbols, something that just takes you to a particular message. So we're going to be looking at that message for you. All right. So what are those signs and synchronicities trying to tell you? Like, what is the guidance? So how will I be doing this? I have picked up 3 oracle cards for you from this beautiful deck called the Spirit Messages. Um, so these are only oracle cards that I've picked, and in the reading, I'm going to be using tarot. I'll do live shuffling and then we'll see a little more of detailing. These are very direct messages from this deck, and it just kind of helps you understand the core message that needs to come through for you. Okay, it can, like, even if you're not seeing any kind of synchronicities, okay, if it is probably a feeling, all right, that something's about to change or something is happening with me, when you're sitting alone and thinking. Okay, so if those thoughts are there in your mind also, please go ahead, think of that situation and pick your pile. All right, so I'll just take you through the piles. Okay, so this one, the Lapi Lazuli Pyramid is pile number 1. The Rose Quartz Wand is pile number 2. And the Labradorite Flower, okay, is pile number 3. Repeating again, Lapis Lazuli, Rose Quartz Wand, Labradorite Flower. Alright, look at the piles and I would want you to choose one. And go to the timestamp that is mentioned in the description box below and go ahead and watch your reading. I'll be beginning with Lapis Lazuli. Alright, so here we are. Let me just put these aside. Yeah. Okay, so pile number 1, Lapis Lazuli. So let us see what are the signs and synchronicities or just your gut feeling, your intuition trying to tell you at this point of time. All right. So we look into the message first. So here's the crystal. Self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. Okay, so from this, what I get is that probably whoever's chosen this pile, you're overworking, okay, could be that, or you're just stressed out about something, a situation that is not working out in your favor. Guys, pardon the sound in the background because I'm in my balcony because I wanted to do it here. So I don't think it should be that loud. So what I see from this picture also, your body also needs some sort of love and care. Okay, could be that self-love is also a lot about taking the right decisions for yourself. If you are in a toxic situation which is not serving your purpose, which is not giving you the happiness that you deserve, and you know about it, okay? So this card here and this pile for you is giving you that message, okay? That you need to kind of take a decision in your favor, something that is going to make you happy, okay? You need to think around those lines. You need to embrace yourself, and we embrace ourselves with a lot of decisions that we take in our lives. Okay, so that is what I'm getting here as the central message for you. Now let's dig deeper into what exactly is this around. What is the self-love message around? Six of Wands. Okay. So this card here, I think your could be a decision or could be some sort of a behavioral pattern, okay, which is stopping you from getting this success in your life. Okay, I mean, if there is something that you're aspiring for, okay, if there is some sort of a, some situation, okay, that you want to conquer, okay, that you want to feel happy about, that you want to be in that frame of mind, okay, to do this you will have to embrace self love, okay, then only will you win this situation, okay. And I'm seeing an energy of wanting to win a situation, okay. You probably also, with this card, I'm seeing that you could have been giving a lot, okay, in anything, in a situation, in you know in a relationship, okay, and you forgot to embrace yourself. So this reading here is trying to tell you that you cannot keep giving only all the time, okay. Six of Wands is this card. I mean, in this deck, this is more of like people just around you. You are the central character. Probably you're taking care of your everything, okay? Like your family and your basically a lot of responsibilities on you. This is also saying that, if you want to proceed in your life, if you want to be happy, you will have to love yourself. And loving yourself comes, it's not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. It's very beautifully said here, okay. It is not just, okay, today I mean, it's not about just bodily fitness, it's an overall state of being, okay, where you know that, okay, this particular situation is not giving me something that I deserve. A particular person is not treating you the way you are supposed to be treated, okay. So you taking a stand is basically standing for yourself and loving yourself, okay. What else? Let's see. Ace of Wands. All right, so here I'm seeing that maybe you are, oh my god. Okay, with Six of Wands and Ace of Wands together, I'm seeing that, probably you stopped yourself because of certain things, okay. There are ideas in your mind, there is a lot of inspiration, you will move ahead, okay. For a lot of you, I'm seeing if you're overworking, okay, then you need to kind of rest, okay, because if you know that, okay, my ideas, I have to work on them, if you know this, I get it, but sometimes overworking can lead to lack of creativity. So for some of you, that's also one message that I'm getting, but this is only for probably 25% of you. But majorly what I'm seeing is that you need to embrace the right decisions for yourself so that a new happy beginning can happen in your life. And that is what these signs and synchronicities are trying to tell you. If you're seeing repetitive numbers, if you're seeing, if you're seeing some sort of signs like just which are telling you, I told you, right? It can be a feeling as well. So if you're seeing something like that, then it's high time that you need to love yourself. And for, I mean, majority of you, I think it's a decision, okay? It's a very important decision. Let's see, let's dig a little more deeper into it. The Lovers. See, I told you, it's a lot about a decision, okay? Who is the right partner for you, okay? Or what is the purpose? Something like that, okay? This could be a relationship, okay? This could be your belief system, okay, anything, okay, is this giving you what you deserve? You need to ask yourself, okay. And if you take a decision to come out of it, okay, because I don't know, I am getting that vibe that wherever you are at this point of your life, in this relationship, okay, or partnership, it can be career, romance, anything, this is not giving you what you want, okay. So you will have to make a conscious decision to walk away. Yes, you have to give a fresh start to your life. Look at this card, the world. You have to give it a fresh start, and it's totally in your hands. And that is what the signs and synchronicities are trying to tell you, okay. It's only you and you who can do this, okay, and nobody else can do this. A new beginning is waiting for you, provided you take the right steps, okay. If you don't take the right steps, I don't think that is going to happen. And the right step starts with loving yourself, okay. The Magician. A lot of major arcanas in your reading, guys. So yes, you will have to do it, okay. And when I say it's kind of 11:11 at that time when I said that, so pretty much you will have to take control of your situation, and only you can do this, guys. The point is that nobody else is going to come and do it for you. First, you have to take the right decision for yourself, and then just be strong. Don't think that, okay, am I like doing the right thing by like taking this decision? No, don't think that way. Don't think that way. If something is toxic, if something is not giving you what you deserve, you have all the right to take that decision, okay. All right, so that is what I have for pile number 1. Let me know in the comments if this resonated. You can also follow me on Instagram. I do daily card readings over there, 3 card readings. In case if you like them, please go ahead and subscribe. And I mean, I shall see you soon again with another reading, and please give me some suggestions of questions if you have. And I know that a lot of you have given me suggestions, and I will do them, I promise, but one by one. All right, okay, take care of yourself. Bye. Okay, let us move to pile number 2, which is the rose quartz bond. Okay, so the question that we're looking at is, what are the signs and synchronicities trying to tell you, okay. Meanwhile, you can also follow me on Instagram. I do 3 card readings over there in case if you're interested. So what I've done is I've picked up an oracle, okay, and I'm going to be shuffling tarot cards to dig deeper into the messages, okay. So let's see. Light. Imagine yourself as a being composed of energy and light, because in reality, that's precisely what you are. You're a powerful being, and people are attracted to your brilliance. This is a time to remember how vibrant you truly are. Okay. I feel that a lot of you who've chosen this pile, you guys are kind of running short on your self-confidence around something. This could be anything, okay? You feel that maybe somewhere you are lacking, or there are some answers that you haven't got, and you feel a little lost. So here's this reading trying to tell you that your light is still shining very bright. You are as vibrant as you were initially as well, okay. But the point is, I think you're not looking deep down inside yourself, okay. You're not checking it out, you're not listening to yourself probably. Maybe you're just kind of dwelling a lot in those energies of feeling low, okay, in the energies of feeling disheartened, feeling lack of confidence and all of that. So you are focusing a little too much on the negative energy than the positive energy, okay. So I am seeing that you need to kind of stop doing that. You need to again believe. And it's not only about believing. This message is an assurance that it's still there. You still have it in you. This whole concept of light, okay? Every person has an aura and an aura color, all right? And it's different for different people, okay? So your aura is still shining very bright, okay? Maybe because you've been just running a little extra much into negative thinking, maybe it's been a little camouflaged. But I'm not I'm not seeing that it is not happening at all. Okay, it is still there. It is still inside you. It is still around you. You just need to believe in yourself once again. Okay, now let me just see what are the messages that we get from tarot cards. Six of Swords. Okay, one more. Knight of Cups. Okay. For a lot of you, this could be that somebody loves you, okay, and you are running away from love. Because I think you are confused. You don't know if this is the right shot or not. Okay, and you're a little blinded probably because of maybe your past. Maybe in the past somebody left you, somebody did not care about you. So I'm seeing that you're still harboring that thing, and that's precisely the negative energy that I'm talking about. You need to, let's see what is the advice. Is this person good for you? Justice. Yes, this person has come to you at the right time, and this person is a very honest person. Okay, this person has feelings for you. Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Nine of Cups. So this person does feel very happy and satisfied with you, okay? And you can trust this situation. I mean, there's a reason why I checked whether this person is good for you, because I'm seeing that you are skeptical. And pretty much you can go and follow me on Instagram, because last couple of days I've been getting something similar in my daily reading messages. So yeah, I am seeing that you can proceed. Let's see, why are you scared? What are your fears? Somebody in the past kind of cut you off, was very rude with you, and yeah, probably you considered this person to be your happiness, and with all of whatever happened, I think you became very shut off. But it's not like that. I think this person who's come in your life, I think is because of how strong a personality you are. Okay, you manifested this person in your life. Now with the Seven of Pentacles, I'm seeing that I'm not asking you, or neither are the tarot cards asking you that you need to just barge in and take this offer right away. No, take it slow, because this person is also in the Knight of Cups and Page of Cups energy. So I'm not seeing a bad thing. This person is here for you to feel good about life, okay? And it's a very beautiful feeling, okay? You need to release the baggage that you've been keeping in your heart. Look at this, Three of Swords. Life is about all of this, and I understand. Probably you have a journal, or you've written everything around, and you still dwell in it, but that is not going to help you. Okay, this person is different. Okay, this person is not telling you that probably they are madly in love. No, they want to just have a good, they want to make you feel happy, and they want to be happy themselves because they feel happy with you. Okay, so think about it. And this is what the signs and synchronicities are trying to tell you, that everybody is not the same. Okay, and everybody is not here to hurt you. Open the gates of your heart a bit and see how it happens. I mean, I'm not asking you to open them like a floodgate right away and all the emotions gushing in. No, I am not asking you to do that. Do it slowly and gradually, okay? Because I don't see any bad energy attached to it, okay? It's a good feeling, all right? Okay, so pile number 2, let me know in the comments if this made sense, or if this, if this resonates with your situation. And private readings are open, so you can reach out to me for the same. And I shall see you soon again with another reading. Take care and have a great Christmas. Bye. Okay. So let's move to pile number 3. Pile number 3 is the labradorite flower. This is my favorite crystal. Okay. I rarely find it around. Like I've been looking for a labradorite wand, but I don't. I love this blue bling that it has. Okay, so let us see how we're going to be looking at the synchronicities. Like, what are the synchronicities trying to tell you? What are they trying to communicate? Because usually, whenever you see any kind of synchronicities in your life, it is usually a message from your angels, your spirit guides, your whatever you believe in, basically guiding you about something. Now, what is that about? To get that assurance, let's take help of the oracle and the tarot cards. Okay? Okay. Just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. Are you stuck in a situation where you're not being able to decide what to do? Pray. Whatever form of belief system you have, okay, whichever religion, whichever meditation, whatever you believe in, okay, ask. Go ahead today and probably do that praying that you always did, okay, a little more than usual, because I'm seeing that people who've chosen this pile, I think you guys are very intuitive. You have a spiritual setup, I feel, and you probably meditate a lot. I can see like activated spirit guides around you, like people guiding you, your ancestors, their spirit guiding you. Okay. If you're confused about anything, okay, you just need to kind of give it to your spirit guides and angels and ask them that what is it, okay, what is it, like what should I do, should I take this path or should I not take this path? Okay, I can see it's a massive confusion, like you're pretty stuck on like what to do. Now let's see tarot cards for what is it. Whether to take a risk or not, whether to jump or not, whether to move forward or not. Is this the right thing? Your heart wants to do it, but your mind might be stopping you. What is it? The Hanged Man. You're confused, or probably you're not exactly confused. You just don't want to move ahead right now. Nine of Pentacles. Probably you've actually, so after a lot of dedication and hard work, I think you've reached a phase in your life where you're happy being single. Okay, and now I think like you're abundant, you worked on your abundance, you have enough finances, you are doing good for yourself, but there is a step ahead. This could be that somebody is coming in your life or is there in your life with whom you feel a very strong connection, and you're confused whether to let this person in or not. Okay, what more? Ten of Swords. Oh, your past has been very scary, and you've emerged out of it like a hero, okay, but you're not able to do this again. Let's see what is the guidance. Should you? Yes, you should. Page of Wands is a card of inspiration. It is something that is inspiring you in your life, okay. It is something that is bringing in a little bit of happiness, something that relates your mind and body, and to an extent your soul. Go ahead, it's not a problem, but let's see more. The Death card. Okay. This is a change in you. I think Spirit is trying to tell you. Okay. So I have the Judgment also, and then I have the Two of Cups also, and then I have the Three of Pentacles. Probably you know this person from your workplace or something, and this connection here is bringing in transformations after transformations, both for you and for the other person also, I think, because I see the Death, the Judgment together. I think you guys are some past life soulmates or something who have reconnected in this lifetime, and you're not being able to understand what it is exactly. Okay, it is safe. Okay, now having said that, please do not go all full blown with emotions right away. Okay, because I can see that you're capable of doing that, but the advice is not that to you. The advice is go small, start small and let it grow and see where this goes. Okay, there is emotions in this connection, there is love also, which is a lot driven by a passionate chemistry. Okay, but the thing is that if you think that you want to like just right away go there and like fall in love and open up all your emotions, I understand that you're a very emotional person. That is not the advice, and that is the change that needs to come. Go slow, be practical. Okay, be practical about your emotions. It's okay, you can develop emotions, but it doesn't have to be shown to the other person right away. Okay, you need to kind of relax, take it easy and slowly go about it. Okay, that is what I'm seeing. There is some work happening around this connection. I don't know what exactly it is. Maybe you're really confused about this person. Now I don't know why and who is this, but you're not sure. That's what I'm seeing. So you don't have to be sure either. You just relax. Don't like shoo this person off completely from your life. Let them be there, but don't invest so much also that it becomes very difficult for you. That is what I'm seeing here. Invest, but just like take it easy. Take it easy. Yeah. You will get the guidance eventually about what this is and why this is here. Okay, pile number 3. You can follow me on Instagram. I do 3-card readings over there in case if you like going through them as well. And that's your message. So the signs and synchronicities are trying to tell you that ask for guidance and take it slow. Okay? Alright. Thank you so much for watching. And let me know in the comments if this made sense. Okay? Take care and bye.